Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Point, an inside look at Tarleton athletics. As this week, we're going to dive into women's golf as we're joined by one of the true freshmen for head coach Isabel Jimenez Pereira. It's Beatrice Grise. Beatrice, how are you doing today?
Pretty good, and you?
Hey, I'm doing great, beautiful weather this time of year. And I know that you're new to Texas, obviously, being a freshman. You're from Canada. Had you ever been to Texas before?
Oh no, it's my first year here, so it's like new for me, like the weather, and then it's really different from home because right now it's cold and rainy at home. So now it's like pretty hot here, so I really enjoy it here. Yeah.
So it is hot here, and I know you were telling me yesterday your first practice in Texas. It was a little tough, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really hot. Like we do like short game, and I was like, it's like we walk like all day long. It was really hot. We sweat a lot. It was cold, but it was really hot.
And what temperature? Tell me what the temperature was that first practice.
I think it was 105 Fahrenheit.
All
Like,
right, I was about to say it was like four. You told me 42 degrees, and I was like, that's a cold day in Texas, but that's 42 Celsius, right?
yeah.
So you're from McMasterville, Quebec, just a few miles out of Montreal. It's 1,861 miles away from where you're at today in Stephenville, Texas. And most of our viewers are probably wondering, how the heck did you find out about Tarleton and our golf program?
Okay. So I went to an agency because like the process to the NCAA is really complicated when you like speak French or something because we're international. They ask for like a lot of paper. So I went to an agency and then my agent like found Isabel from here, like the head coach. And then in March, just 1 week before COVID, I came here to like do a campus tour and I really enjoyed the place. The coach is awesome. The place is really pretty. The weather is good, not too cold during the winter, pardon me. So yeah, that's how I find like Tarleton.
And when you came to your campus visit in March, it was probably a little bit warm. Other than the heat, what's the biggest difference between Canada and Texas?
Here you don't have snow.
No, we don't.
No, that's all probably like people are really different and there's like you don't have snow, you can play like golf all year long. So yeah, it's probably the biggest difference from home.
You're going to love it when it snows in Texas, Beatrice, because you're going to see like a half inch on the ground, and people like me are going to be like, we need to shut everything down. But that's
Yeah,
not what happens in Quebec, is it?
a lot of people told me that like in Canada, like sometimes we have like 20 centimeters a day, and then we have class, we have to drive, and then people are gonna work. Yeah.
We might have to get you to teach us how to drive and when it does snow.
I don't like it, but it's like probably the same thing.
We know that Stephenville, Texas, obviously is different than Canada, but isn't Quebec, where you're from, outside of Montreal, isn't that different from other parts of Canada?
Yeah, it's different. Like first, we're only province or like states who speak French in like Canada. Some people speak French like in like Ontario or like British Columbia, but it's really rare. Or like compare like in Quebec, we probably like only speak French and like a lot of people speak English. Like if you go in the big city like Montreal, but like the school system is really different. Like I graduated from high school in 2017. And then after you have to do like 2 years of like college or like prep school or something before university.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're in sports team, you have to do it in three because we have training and it's more easy like to have like a base schedule. So freshmen, that's why because I graduated like from my pre-college like last year, and now I'm freshman here. That's a really big difference because if you go in Ontario, they have like grade 12, so it's probably the same like school system from here. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually did some, when you told me about that, I started to do some research into it, and it's pretty interesting. You get that 2 years after high school, they call it college, right? To get you ready for university life, which you're doing now. How did that 2 years prepare you academically and athletically to be here at Tarleton?
Probably we did like class, like really big class, so really like a different step from coming here. So we did like tournaments team, probably like here we have. I never did that in high school. It was like individuals. And then the class was really big. We have like a schedule probably like here, like practice, gym. So it's probably like a good training. Like it's not like people from high school don't do like the same thing as me from college in Canada. So I think it's a big advantage like to be international from Quebec because you're more mature, like you know how it works, and then that's why.
Now you're coming into a women's golf program here that has a lot of tradition, 11 conference championships, 9 NCAA regional championships. But it's a little strange right now because you're the only player here, right? The other 4 players are overseas. You're the only North American on the roster. What's it like to be on campus by yourself?
Sometimes it's hard because when I'm with my friends, I cannot really talk about golf because they don't really understand me or something. Sometimes I miss like just like play for me, like talk about my round, talk about practice, and then I cannot do that because there's nobody who understands me. But it's cool because I have like coach by myself, and
Yeah, that's nice.
it's perfect coach. He's young, so it's really cool. And yeah, I think it will be like a training for next semester because I will use to the place, the class, the system, how it works here. So yeah, I really like it here, honestly.
Now let's shift into the links and talk some golf. When did you first pick up a golf club and learn how to play this game?
I was around 4 or 5. I went
Wow.
to a trip with my parents, and then my dad's a pretty good golfer, and then he bought me a clubs. And then like 1 year after I started, like my parents split up, and then my dad's the one like to let me at home with a babysitter. So like he brings me to the golf course, and I drive the cart and like just putt and some stuff. And then probably around 8, I started like play like for real, like 18 holes a day, and then practice. At the beginning, honestly, I hated it. I was like a volleyball player, a soccer player, and then I was not really used to like a palm sport because I'm really like hyperactive or something. So I started tournaments when I was like 13, and then now it is like I'm here.
Can you beat your dad now in golf?
Yeah.
I'm sure he's going to probably watch this from back in Canada, and he'll be wanting to challenge you when you get back from
Yeah,
Texas. If you could play any golf course in the world, Beatrice, that you haven't played before, what course would it be?
probably Pebble Beach in California. Yeah.
Do you have a hole? Is there like a certain hole at Pebble Beach that you really want to play?
I think it's the hole number 4, like the downhill par 3, like you see the sea and like really pretty. We don't have this kind of course in Canada, but probably in other states, but not in Quebec. So it's really like different, like a lakes, a lot of wind, rainy. So yeah, and we see a lot of this golf course on TV, so it's really different. That's why.
Maybe you can talk coach into getting the team in a tournament at Pebble Beach one day.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That'd be pretty cool. Who's your favorite pro golfer?
Tiger Woods. Yeah.
Why is that?
Because since he like began to play golf, it really changed the game with the mental like psychologist, the way he train. It's not like the same thing. He's really like creative when like in trouble. Like he did like pretty good shots. Like he was his imagination. Sorry. So that's really like because he is my favorite golfer. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no doubt his impact on the game, getting young people
Yeah.
involved in golf, and he's made a huge impact on the game. On the other side, outside of golf, who's your favorite athlete? What's your favorite sports team?
The Patriots, like football team.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I really love football. Like my family is a lot of football like fans or something. Like every Sunday we watch a game. We do like a big like dinner and some stuff. So I love Patriots. I don't know why. Honestly, it's like my favorite team. I think it's because my family hates it just to be like the opposite of them, probably. But I really like Tom Brady. Like he's really different from other like QB and stuff. That's probably my favorite player too. So that's why now he's like in Buccaneers. So probably my favorite team is gonna change.
Yeah, we got to get you a Tampa Bay jersey now, huh?
Yeah.
What's your favorite place you've traveled in the U.S.?
Um, Probably Miami. I play tournaments there. It's really pretty. It's like more like Mexico or some things like the sea. The water is pretty good. The weather is beautiful. It's more humid than here. Like it's more like south. I really like it here. Yeah.
We mentioned earlier being from Quebec, English is not your first language. You speak French, but of course you speak English. You probably honestly speak better English than I do. And
I don't
congratulations. As we wrap up, can you say a sentence or two in French about Tarleton and what this experience has been like in Texas?
Yeah, sure. J'adore la place ici. C'est comme me sentir à la maison. it means I like it here. It feels like home. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that. And because I had no idea what you said, but so thanks for clearing that up. But I know that you've done a great job this morning, and we're excited to have you here at Tarleton. And should be a fun 4 years watching you out on the links, Beatrice. So thanks for your time. Best of luck.
Yeah, thanks to you too.
That's going to do it for To The Point, an inside look at Tarleton athletics. You can earn 100 Tarleton Sports Fan Rewards points for watching today's episode. Open the Tarleton Sports mobile app, go to the menu, click on Fan Rewards, and then log in, and you'll be able to enter the promo code GOLF to earn 100 Tarleton Sports Fan Rewards points. Make sure you check tarletonsports.com and follow at Tarleton Sports to stay up to date on Tarleton athletics.
It's the final days of the Ford Summer Sales Event. Time's running out to buy America's best-selling brand with our best deals of the summer, like 0% APR financing for 72 months across the Ford lineup, plus the Ford Promise. But hurry while selection is best. The Ford Summer Sales Event ends September 7th. Hurry in to get 0% APR financing for 72 months, plus the peace of mind of the Ford Promise. See your local Ford dealer today.